Who's gonna complain about that? All right, we're gonna put this one first because it looks cool, and then that one second. That one's second. Okay, we'll take an Ugin. Ugin's cool. Yeah, Ugin's pretty cool. We got him. We didn't even care about that spell. We just wanted maximum amount of cards. YouTube. We are revisiting the 5-color greed pile. It did okay. Now it's doing a bit better. And the reasoning for that is we took a Liliana out of sideboard and we added a Fabled Passage. Biggest change. You think everyone's crazy, or rather you think I'm crazy. Anytime I use a Fabled Passage in sideboard, this is such a good, important card in sideboard. With, I mean, ever since somebody showed me this like 3 or 4 months ago, they're like, oh, put a Fabled Passage in there. It really just ensures that you don't miss a land drop. And when it comes to like a very, very, very greedy pile of shit, it helps so many times. So I've legitimately wished for a Fabled Passage. I don't even know, like a lot. I've done it a lot. So I highly recommend it in all of my Fae of Wish decks. I always put them in no matter what. It's just for some reason, the first time I did it, I wasn't doing it. And then when I changed it, the win rate went up by a significant amount. It's a super good deck. I have a lot of fun with it. There are still some tweaks. I would almost like to take out Overwhelming Splendor, but it is very good at the same time. I still think I want to take this out for something as well. It's nice that it's 8 mana. I do really like that, but it's like 8 mana for a 5/5 at the end of the turn. It's still a really good creature, or it's a really good card, but I'm not sold on it, you know? It's good, but it's just not quite there for me. Thinking about taking this out and putting in an Ugin, or actually taking that out and putting in a Cruel Reality. That's actually really interesting. Doing this now. Doing it live. The Sifter Wurm, I almost want to put in another one of these. This is like a freaking amazing card when you're using Sunbird's Invocation, just because you get to scry 3. You're gonna do so much good stuff with it. You get a ton of life when you're, it has so much good potential. Anyway, so it's an 80 card deck. We're using Yorion as a companion. It's 5 mana, 4/5 flyer. If it's as a companion, your starting deck must contain 80 cards instead of 60. When it comes in the battlefield, exile any number of non-land permanents you own and control, and then return them to the battlefield at the beginning of your next end step. This is great. Usually we only use it for Gift of Paradise to gain 3 life at the end of the turn. For the most part, that's all we use it for. If we need to, we'll reset Kiora Best of Sea Gods as well. Use it for if we end up like -4ing Bolas or doing a minus on Chandra, that will also reset to the loyalty counters on it. As for the ramp, we have 4 Grazers. So Grazer, it's a 0/3 reach, 1 mana. When it enters battlefield, you can put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. This is really good against aggro just because it's a fantastic blocker. It also helps with super early game ramp. We also are running Explore. Explore is a 2 mana. May play additional land this turn and draw a card. It's really, really good. We're using Wolfwillow Haven, which I don't super like, but because it only allows you to add an additional forest and not of any mana. So it does kind of suck in that sense, but it is still cheap ramp that we do need. So it's 2 mana, enchant land. Whenever it's tapped, its controller adds an additional forest. And then later on in the game, you can pay 5 to sacrifice it and create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. Activate it only during your turn. This is usable. We can do it for blockers later on in the game if we get our board cleared or something else crazy happens. We can use it to apply pressure to their planeswalkers. A lot of things. You just have to keep in mind that you can actually make these into creatures because a lot of people forget. We're then running 4 Gift Paradise, which is another enchant land. When it enters battlefield, you gain 3 life, and then you can tap, add 2 mana of any one color. It's a great card. Then I have Chromatic Lantern. 4 of these as well. Lands you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. And then this itself can tap, add 1 mana of any color. So that's all the ramp we have. Basically, anything below 3 life or below 3 mana is 100% ramp. So this allows us to get everything from our late game, just to get it as soon as possible. For our board wipes, we only have 4 Storm's Rest. So this is very difficult to run against aggro in these cases because we only have 4 board wipes in an 80 card pile. But hopefully at that point we do have some high-end stuff on the battlefield, which will be our Shark Typhoon, which is a 6 mana enchantment. We're almost always going to hard cast this. We don't care about the cycling. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an XX blue shark creature token with flying, where X is that spell's converted mana cost. Amazing card. We're then running Chandra, Awakened Inferno. Oh, this is also important, Shark Typhoon, because Sunbird's Invocation. 6 mana enchantment. Whenever you cast a spell from your hand, reveal the top X cards from your library, where X is that spell's converted mana cost. You may cast that spell with converted mana cost X or less from among those cards without paying its mana cost. And then put the rest of the bottom of your library in any order, or in a random order. So if you have Sunbirds out, you cast Chandra for 6, you create a 6/6 shark, because you have Shark Typhoon out. And then with that, you get another Sunbird. So you're casting a second Sunbirds. That means you now have 2 6/6 sharks. It's fantastic. It's really good. The synergy between Shark Typhoon and Sunbird's Invocation is actually insane. So I'm thinking about maybe going up to more Shark Typhoons just to get optimal value and just go ham with it. Then we also have Angel of Dire Hour. This is another board wipe. So it's a 7 mana creature. It's a 5/4 flash flying. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, exile all attacking creatures. Amazing card. It does cost a lot. It's basically a Settle the Wreckage, but instead of it costing 4, it costs 7. It's a lot more expensive, but they don't get any lands into play, which is good. And it also puts a 5/4 flying body on the battlefield, which is good. This also hits a lot from Sunbirds, because this is 7 mana. So with this, we're able to get Kiora Best Sea Gods, Cruel Reality, Sifter Wurm, Nicol Bolas, Genesis Ultimatum. Like, we can get a lot of stuff from this just being cast on their turn. So Kiora Best Sea Gods, create an 8/8 blue Kraken creature token with hexproof when it comes in. It's really good just for that. It's a little innocuous at first. 7/7 or it's a 7 mana, create an 8/8 Kraken token with hexproof. You're like, eh. But then you have tap all non-land permanents target opponent controls. They don't untap during their controller's untap step. So this is good against a lot of artifact decks because they're tapping their artifacts for mana. This is good because it taps all of those and makes it so they can't untap during their next untap step, which is great. Then the next turn, you gain control of target permanent and opponent controls, and you untap it. Good thing about this as well is that when Yorion comes into play, you blink the Kiora Best the Sea Gods. So the first turn it comes into play, you create an 8/8 blue Kraken creature token. And then the next turn, tap all their non-land permanents, and then you take it out of play. And then at the end of your turn, it comes back into play. You create another 8/8 blue Kraken creature token. And then at the beginning of your next turn, you tap all of their non-land permanents again, and then they don't untap during their next untap step again. And so basically, the first time you're swinging in them for 18 or 8, and then the next turn you're swinging in them for 16. And then at that point, if they haven't surrendered already, if they're not dead already, you get to take something that they have. It's just good in general. And then we have Cruel Reality, which is something that we literally just added while doing this video. It's an enchant target player. At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. If that player can't, they lose 5 life. This is just good, consistent pressure, consistent removal. Then we have Sifter Wurm. It's 7 mana, 7/7 trample. When it enters battlefield, you scry 3, then reveal the top card of your library. You gain life equal to that card's converted mana cost. So this is good and bad. It sucks because you have to reveal the card. They see what's coming. But you also get the scry 3. and possibly gain 7 or 8 life, it can be very, very, very good. Plus, again, it sets up your next draw for Sunbird's Invocation or something like that. It's very good. It's very, very good. Then we also have Nicol Bolas, the newer Nicol Bolas, 7 mana for a 7 loyalty planeswalker. Target opponent exiles cards from their library until they exile a non-land card. Until the end of turn, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Just a +2. It's pretty good. The +1, however, a lot of people like it more, which is very, very good. So it makes sense. Each opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand. Amazing. This is just really good in general. The -4, Nicol Bolas deals 7 damage to target opponent, creature an opponent controls, or planeswalker an opponent controls. So you can't do this to your own stuff. So keep that in mind as well. I don't know why you would want to do that for specific reasons. I guess if you have Brashed Haunter. Either way, doesn't matter. And then the -12, the ultimate is exile each non-land permanent your opponent controls. It's pretty good, but it's like a one-sided Ugin minus for that. Although for having to +2 it 4 times or 3 times before you can -12, it's kind of shitty. So we don't do it a lot, and by that time, if you're plussing Bolas that many times, they probably don't have many permanents anyway, so it's not really going to be anything that we need to do. Then we have Genesis Ultimatum. This is, again, one of the biggest cards of the deck, this and Sunbird's Invocation. So Genesis Ultimatum, look at the top 5 cards of your library, put any number of permanent cards from among them onto the battlefield and the rest into your hand. Exile Genesis Ultimatum. And this is the main reason why we're running a lot of permanent ramp cards. So Wolfwillow Haven, Gift of Paradise, Chromatic Lantern, Grazer, pretty much anything that can be a permanent with ramp, we're trying to run it. That also taps for any colored mana, because we don't want colorless mana because of Genesis Ultimatum. So this is a very good card. We're also running Overwhelming Splendor, which is very good against aggro decks if you can even get it off in time. But you enchant target player. Creatures enchanted player controls lose all abilities and have the base power and toughness of 1/1. Enchanted player can't activate abilities that aren't mana abilities or loyalty abilities. So this kind of just fucks up a lot of decks. Messes with Golos because they can't activate it. Golos is on a 1/1. There's just a lot of things that this messes with. It's a great card. Then we have Ugin, of course, 8 mana for a 7 loyalty planeswalker. Again, has a +2. Deals 3 damage to any target, then has a -X for exile each permanent with converted mana cost X or less. That's 1 or more colors. And again, this kind of sucks because we have so many permanent ramp cards that are low in loyalty or low in mana cost. So whenever we're minusing with Ugin, it does mess with a lot of our ramps. So you do have to keep that in mind. But as you'll notice, we only have like 1 of every one of these cards. So we have a lot of answers for certain things, but we only have 1 of them of each. So you also have to keep that in mind. But it's still really, really fun. A lot of it is just a roulette. And then we have a sideboard that we can access using Fae of Wishes, which is 4 mana for Granted. It's what it's called, the spell. You may choose a non-creature card you own from outside the game, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Then it can also be a 1/4 creature for 2 mana with flying. Then it has the ability of 2, discard 2 cards, return Fae of Wishes to its owner's hand. Then in sideboard, what we get is we can get Tormod's Crypt if we need to exile their graveyard. We have Infernal Reckoning, which we basically only use against Ulamog, because it's 1 mana instant, exile target colorless creature, you gain life equal to its power. They throw down Ulamog, we pay 1 mana, exile it, gain 10 life. Amazing. Gravedigger's Cage, this sucks. We don't want to use this if we can avoid it because it prevents Sunbird's Invocation from working at all. Also keep that in mind. Underworld Breach, I actually have no idea why this is in here. I don't remember why this is in here, but it is. 2 mana enchantment. Each non-land card in your graveyard has escape. The escape cost is equal to the card's converted mana cost plus exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. At the beginning of the end step, sacrifice Underworld Breach. Yeah, this card is trash. I don't know why it's in here. We then have Barrier Breach, which is an amazing card. This is really good against Shrine decks, which I actually haven't seen in a very long time. In the last today, I guess, since the Field of the Dead ban went out. Barrier Breach, though, exile to 3 target enchantments. Amazing. Or you can cycle it for 2, but since it's in the sideboard, we're not ever going to use it for cycling. Gideon's Intervention, one of my favorite cards right now. It's 4 mana. When it enters the battlefield, choose a card name. Opponents can't cast spells with the chosen name. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and permanents you control by sources with the chosen name. So what we do is we call out Second Sun, and so they can't just win with it. Approach of the Second Sun. So they just can't win with that card. It's very, very good. Then we have a couple Wrath of Gods. Again, these are really difficult to cast because we don't have many white sources in the deck. So unless we have a Gift of Paradise or a Chromatic Lantern out, it's going to be very difficult to cast these double white cards. So you will have to keep that in mind. We also have an Immortal Sun, which we don't necessarily want to cast because we do have a lot of Planeswalkers. But if we're going up against a Super Friends deck, it is necessary. We also have Finale to Glory, which is an amazing card if we have a ton of mana open. It's X double white, create X 2/2 white soldier creature tokens with vigilance. X is 10 or more, also create X 4/4 white angel creature tokens with flying and vigilance. It's amazing. Heliod's Intervention, this is just really good to kill a massive amount of enchantments and artifacts, or just to gain a ton of life. It's very good. Finale of Revelation, this is just good at drawing a bunch of cards and untapping 5 lands. So it's X double blue, again, another finale. Draw X cards if X is 10 or more. Instead, shuffle your graveyard into your library. Draw X cards. Untap up to 5 lands, and then you have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game. Then exile finale, which is good. And then we have Sphinx of Revelation. This is also a card draw, but also a life gain at the same time. It's X, a white and double blue. You gain X life and draw X cards. This is also very, very, very good. And then the Fabled Passage. Fantastic card. This just ensures that you get your land drops. I use this a lot. I highly recommend this in any Fae of Wishes deck that you're running. Even a Masterminds deck, I'm probably going to start putting this in here. It's just a very, very, very good card. So it just guaranteeing a land drop, especially when you're running this much greed, is so necessary, especially because we have one of every color just in case we're missing a specific color, like a white source or something. Getting a Fabled Passage can be super necessary. But that's the game, or that's the deck. It's a very good deck. I enjoyed it a lot. Again, it went up to 60% win rate, I think, and I don't know, I had a blast with it. I think adding Cruel Reality is good. I believe we can still possibly take out Overwhelming Splendor, just put that in sideboard. I think it can use a couple tweaks, but it's very, very, very good. Maybe Angel of the Dire Hour for something else. Add in a second Kiora, maybe a second Cruel Reality, or a second Sifter. There's so many options right now with the top end. You can just go fucking nuts with the top end, and it doesn't even matter. But yeah, I hope you like the deck. If you end up playing it, changing it up, let me know in the comments section below. Give me your deck list. I would like to see what your results are. If you want the current deck list, it is in the description below with the link, or just text-based. You can also check me out on twitch.tv/StriderStone if you want to catch me live 6 days a week. And, of course, YouTube is 7 days a week, so if you haven't already, make sure to like the video, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you in the videos. Enjoy. See you in the games. Why do I always say see you in the videos? It doesn't even make any fucking sense. See you in the games. See you in the videos. Yeah, Sodium City. Exactly. Usually we play land destruction, that's why. But right now I'm just revisiting this 5-color pile. But I think I'm gonna go to Grixis, to be honest. I wanna try a little bit of Grixis nonsense. I think Nicol Bolas has some untapped potential. I think. What up, Poodle Dude? How you doing? It's dangerous. Down tick. No, you're supposed to down tick. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. So, worst case scenario, we don't have a Languish in sideboard. Preparing to go to bed, it's 3:40 a.m. Goddamn. That's way too late. Kind of want to shock that in and just play a creature. That's super early. Well, thanks for hanging out at 3:40. Yeah. Best thing to do, watch people play some jank. Hell yeah. Alright, so obviously I'm not gonna block that, but I will block that. This is a problem. Okay, so this is why we need Languish. Yeah. This doesn't have Death Touch, right? What do we get? Yeah, Subtle's not bad either. What up, Ultra Fast? How you doing? Problem is, I think I'm still dead here. No. So we can do this. Now we have another blocker. We can take a pumped up that and this. So we're not dead. We're dead. Well, you can't pump that now. So it's 8. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now it's all tapped. Awesome. And we have another 8/8. And we have another 8/8. Oh, that's right. Planeswalker can deal 3. Oh, and that. Fuck. All right, that's 4 damage. That's 4 damage. I bought a police car, Crown Victoria. Why?
What a mess I've made. The blood is the life.
Fortunately, I have to kill both of those. Smoke weed in it. It's fair. All right. American car named after a British monarch. Hey, I don't ask questions. I don't ask questions. Winning with the 1 life is the same as winning with 20. Oh, I believe it. All right, we have wolves. All right, we did it. We did it. We won with more than one life, but yeah. Yeah, cultivate only triggers 3 CMC. That is correct. Oh! Alright, this will be fine. All of these are great. Who needs board wipes? We're ramping into the win, right, chat? We're ramping into the fucking win. We don't play that. Maybe we'll get lucky game. No. Maybe we need the destruction. No. Feel like they have a veto. That's why it confused me every time I saw it on stream. It had a weird badge on art style. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, can I actually... I think I can cast Genesis Ultimatum. So only 9 lives kick, yeah. Alright. Fuck. Off. Off by land. So this is mandatory green. So it could be like red, green.
I know. Hurry.
Blue, blue, blue. Red, red. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. All right. Okay, so now we have blue, 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 red, green. Well, we definitely have enough for... We have it now. Fae for a land. Can't say I've seen that before. It's amazing. Fae for a Fabled Passage is beautiful. It's beautiful. I have no idea what the opponent's doing, honestly. Okay. It's pretty good. This will be fun. Yeah, this is gonna be a good thing. You got it. Can you get it again? Is the question. How do you not have a cat? No fucking idea. No fucking idea, Webb.
Fuck knows.
All right, what do we got? We got some shit. I don't know what we get here, but we get it. So Yeah, that is Kanta fucks us quite a bit, because they can just find their thing. Sure. Sure.
And fleeting. Cherish what little you find.
My past is catching up to me. Let me know if you're up for round 2.
Reality is unwritten.
Boy, a free grazer, chat. A free grazer. Hey, free explorer. Hey, another explorer. At least we got value out of this. It's pretty cool. Still, they have their approach. They can't cast it yet. How do we kill this? Actually, yeah, how do we kill this? Do we have a thought distortion? What do we have in sideboard? Chat, what do we have in sideboard?
Do not ignore my draconic talents.
Gideon's intervention. Can we cast that? Oh, beautiful. That's exactly what we wanted from that. This approach, right? Yeah. Do that. Yeah, we would have had to proliferate that first, but we didn't have a way, so I had to +2 to just do damage to him. They said they're doing, well, I guess Zendikar is very land-based, and they have a lot of like land mechanics, right? So if that's the case, they should have ways to disrupt all these land things, right? Or am I just very hopeful? I think I'm just very hopeful. Yeah, landfall coming back. They print a bunch of like indestructible lands. I'll be mildly upset. Did I have 2 green? Fuck, I did not tap that right. I could have played both of these. Chad, I'm punting already. I would have had to shock that other one into play. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm confused!
Arrow's fine, don't ban him. Yeah, Arrow's fine. We'll be fine. What's wrong with Arrow, chat? What's wrong with Arrow? Maybe lands with nice passive abilities, such as players can only cast spells on their turn. Amonkhet's free. Blood Sun turns off all indestructible lands. Yeah, yeah. We only have 4 Storm's Wrath in our pile of 80. So I suppose we just make a 3/3 out of our Shark Typhoon, as much as I don't want that to happen. Oh, I hope you attack with your War Chief. Attack!
I dare you!
Attack with your war chief.
I double dare you, motherfuckers!
Aha! Aha ha ha! We got him. Jebaited. Jebaited.
You got jebaited.
Oh, we can't even cast that. Shit. We don't have 2 white sources? Fuck, we have 1 white source. Chat, I just shocked in a land for no reason. It's punt number 2 this game. It's punt number 2. I love Angel of Dire Hour. Oh my god. All right, we need a Storm's Wrath off the top. At least they don't have haste, right, chat? At least they don't have haste. At least they don't have haste. Right, chat? Right? Right, chat?
Right.
Please don't have haste. Are we dead still? We may still be dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're at 4. Aha. All right, come on. We need a give me a white source. All right, this is good. This is good. We take these. All right, come on. Okay, sure. I mean, we still don't even have a second fucking white source, so that doesn't help us at all. I mean...
Accept a lesser world, and you will grow lost to history.
Check out these fireworks.
Consider this a warning.
Let me get that second white source. Second white source. Pog. You're ridiculous if you don't think I'm gonna cast it. I'm still upticking against their face. 100% upticking. Probably should have played blue source in case they have haste. You're right. You're right. Think about that. Didn't even think about that.
Do not ignore.
Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm in here?
2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Easy. Easy every time. Just clip that Genesis poll? We'll fucking clip it. Do you have an easy game emote? No. I need to get an emote artist to do some more stuff. So I have like 50 emote slots or something. As in see. So in BTTV, I can upload my own emotes, and I can have 80 fucking 6 of them. So I can actually have 86 emotes. But you can only use those ones in my channel, unless other people add them to their thingamajig. Sorry, opponent. Sorry. But yeah, as foretold. Oh wait, did they thought Steve me? Motherfuckers, wow. Fucking Steve, dude. Fucking Steve, again? Fuck you, Steve.
Calm down a bit.
Fucking Steve. Thought that was the what cam, basically. So they get a free 3-mana spell. It's pretty rough. But they use their free spell on that. It's weird. Oh, because they had a 4-mana. Sure. That's why I tossed my ley lines in the deck. I'm sick and tired of Steve's shit. I know, dude. Steve's a dick. It's fitty. Why do you have a butt cam? Because I know how much you like it. Oh, sorry.
Trust me. Thank me, but you know what?
I'm not done yet. Oh look, another Teferi deck. I know. That's what I'm saying. The white ley line prevents it, because you can't be targeted. Yeah.
Time for plan B.
It's a butt cam. For you to ask why is a butt cam so meta. It's true. It's 5-head. At least we have another Storm's Wrath. Well, Overwhelming Splendor is borderline useless. It's overwhelmingly useless. Alright, what are we missing? So we have blue.
How long do you want to wait for?
We need one more blue source. Oh, we'll take a Nikki B. We'll take a Nikki B. And 2 more Genesis. We take those. We take those. You know what we take, chat? Those. We take those. Yes. Oh, shock for dominance. Yeah. No, it's fine. We'll just cast another one. You know, this one is a lot less good. But, you know, what are you gonna do? What about this one? That one was also not very good. Oh, I thought we were gonna put our dicks on the table, chat. Apparently, the table put their dicks on us. Five. Whatever. Does this go through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. Untap that one because it has a thing. Sunbirds, yeah. And yeah. And yeah, we do that. We take those. We take those. Yeah, we take those. We're gonna take another one. We're gonna scry for a Storm's Wrath for dominance. We have 2 mana. Explore. Yeah, I knew we'd get it. I knew we would get it. I'm gonna slap the shit out of this guy with the Grazer. Take that fucker. This is absurdly entertaining. You must be new here.
Sorry I'm late. We need to move quickly.
You know, it would be a shame if you couldn't even counter this Chandra. You know, don't really care about that. What is As Foretold even for? Not sure yet. I'm sure we'll figure it out. You countered my Sharknado. I see what's going on here. Yeah, I'll take a 3rd Sunbirds. I will take a 3rd one. You can use it for counter spells. I'll take a 4th Sunbirds. No, who can complain about that, right, chat? Who's gonna complain about that? All right, we're gonna put this one first because it looks cool, and then that one second. That one's second. Okay, we'll take an Ugin. Ugin's cool. Yeah, Ugin's pretty cool. We got him. We didn't even care about that spell. We just wanted maximum amount of cards. Oh man, they surrendered so quickly. Yeah, I get a disproportionate amount of roping and fast surrenders, or surrenders when you're trying to do something cool. Ugin is cool. When you're killing Teferi, Ugin is cool. All right? To be fair, Ugin's really just in there because I also have his brother Nicol Bolas. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the lore, you know? Gotta have the lore. Don't have the lore, what are you doing? Like, if you're playing Lily without Gideon, oh, pshaw. What is this? Ader Sea of... What's that even mean? It's like a beta sign-up code? Maybe. At least we have a blocker. What up, Thor? What's going on, Brad? I didn't say that earlier. Invorathi? I don't even know it. Oh, it's a big one! Please do not have a Mortify. If you have a Mortify, all of my chat will be greatly mortified. Okay, that's not good either, though. Okay, I need a land. Land. Untapped land. Untapped land. Beautiful. All right, Nikki B. Let's do it. All right, a 2nd Sunbirds. It's not terrible. Yeah. So we're gonna see what we can steal. Yeah, it's mine. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm gonna make the Griffins now, bitch. They're mine. They're all mine. I don't know. Now we need to find out, how do we gain life? How do we gain life? Sifter Wurm. We need to find that Sifter Wurm. Although if they drop a veto, we're dead, by the way. I was just hoping they had some kind of removal. Still 4 a.m. and need some sleep. The big update tomorrow on Warframe. Is Warframe still popular? Do people still play that? I know a lot of people that used to play it, but I didn't hear anything about it like going away. I know 3 Sunbirds, CMC 8, Thing of Beauty. Yeah. It's a common Swiss surname. Yeah, Night Thor. Okay. So I don't have veto. That's what that means. We should probably actually +1 here, right? We probably should have been +1ing. At this point, I'm waiting for sunrise so I can bring my dog for a walk. The update on 10Con, there was like 400,000 viewers. Goddamn. All right, exile your shit. What up, Apollo?
Were you going to use that?
Fortunately, I don't have enough for that. If they have a veto, I have to kill that. I have to kill that. I will kill you for that. Okay. Okay. Again, I don't know if they had a veto, because if they did, we would have died. Wow, they're clinging to dust. My Grazer. Not good, but it's a +1 once again. Let's see what we get out of this. I'm actually gonna Fae of Wishes and get this Heliod's Intervention. And let's get this Explore. Just to draw a card, shall we?
Let's make this quick. I've got other things to burn.
I will exile that as well.
Bye-bye.
And I'm gonna smack you with the Grazer. No. Does anyone know how Watsy decided how strong to make the Planeswalker ults? I'm not sure. It would be pretty much all on the design team. It is very unfortunate. Did you kill my Chandra?
You're gonna be sorry when I come back.
Rude. Use the Garfield card to decide Planeswalker ults. Just had a 30-minute game with Doom Foretold. Opponent was playing Shrines. Oh my gosh. That's pretty good. Hey, we got a veto. Nice. We got a veto, chat. Sure, why not? Take that. Yeah, we'll take another Genesis. We're gaining life. Well, opponent's gone. Sorry, opponent. You get nothing. Oh. So that 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, because it's only 4. So we do it for 6. Yeah, let's get another Sunbirds. Yeah, sure. We'll take another Sunbirds. We have a Griffin. We did it. Yeah, Splinter just stops their win con, yeah. Because their Veto does nothing. Their Charming Prince does nothing. It's pretty cool. Alright, can we get an Exquisite Blood? Okay. Take another one. I don't know what we get out of this. Sure. Sure. You're actually not free here? Are we not? Three, 6, 9, 12. I mean, we were dead. Good combo with Cat? Eh. It's too expensive. We have 1 ramp spell and a 6 mana, a 7 mana, and an 8 mana planeswalker. All right. At the top of your chat, there is a poll. So pull down the low drop down box and put in your vote. Do we keep it or do we pitch it? And if you're on mobile, you can still do it. It won't take you out of stream. It won't take you out of chat. All right, 7 people are telling us to keep it. This could be a Strider keep. It's looking like, man, chat's fucked up. We have 1 ramp spell. We are on the draw, right? Okay, we're gonna keep. We don't want to make the opponent wait that long. Yeah, team no mulligan. Team no mulligan. Can we get t-shirts printed of team no mulligan? Try to keep, yes. I need a Fae of Wishes immediately. Okay, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fucking Ashiok. In for Jake. Shenanigans, not mulligans. It's true. Where's that cage? It's in sideboard. That's why we need our Fae of Wishes. If we get a Fae of Wishes, then we're good. And this works too. We kill their Ashiok, which is still necessary. Unburial rights. Need to make sure they can't cast stuff. We have to kill this, right? Do they have anything that we care about? Luris? The fuck just happened? What up, Captain Love? We just won, that's what happened. Yo, what up, YouTube? Yeah, we going here, Strider. Come on. You didn't really think that I was that type of person, did you? Thank you everyone so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you were even a little bit entertained by this video, please make sure to let me know down below. And if you have anything that you would like to see next, go ahead and leave that there too. And make sure to check out my live stream 5 days a week, every day except Sunday and Thursday. Stream times down below.